And thank you for joining us. With us is Tammy Sanfilippo, Director of Practical Nursing Program. Tammy, thanks for joining us.
Sure.
Before we get into the program and all the great things that are going on, because I think there's a lot of excitement with what you're working on, let's learn about you. Tell us about yourself.
So I have been with the medical center for 9.5 years, had various roles, started as a brand new nurse back in 2015 in telemetry, went to ICU, went to the nursing supervisor's office, and most recently I was the manager of the med-surg unit here at Meadville Medical Center. So,
what got you interested in nursing?
Oh, that's a story.
Well, we want to hear it.
So I had another career, as you can probably imagine. I didn't just start working 10 years ago. I had another career in business, and I had family members that were hospitalized. And I saw the different kinds of care that they were getting, and I thought, I'm hoping that I could make a difference, maybe provide that, when grandma's in the hospital, someone will feel comfortable leaving the grandma with me. So I decided to go back to nursing school, and the rest is history.
We've heard stories like that, especially around COVID, where they saw a need and just their gut saying, I want to do something, I want to be able to help, which is great because there's a real need for this, which we can get into. But it also seems like you had that feeling too, like, I think I want to be a part of this. Yeah,
and it was important for me to be able to give that comfort not only to the patient, but also to the family. I know when I would work in ICU, I would always tell the family, I worked night shift, and I would tell the family when they were leaving, if you get up and it's the middle of the night and you want to check on your mom, dad, grandma, whoever, give me a call. I'm going to be awake. So call and check on them. And that helped them to be able to go back and get some restful sleep.
Let's talk about the needs today. There's certainly, if you check in with any hospital, a need for nurses and how important they play for the hospital, for the community. Where are we here in Meadville, Titusville area with those types of needs?
We have significant needs in nursing, as well as the skilled nursing facilities that are around the area. Overall, we have between the 3 skilled facilities here in Meadville Medical Center, as well as home care, we have an average daily census of 994 people that need care on a daily basis. They're not able to fill all those needs because of the nursing shortage. We have probably, I'm going to say, in excess of 100 positions currently here. I spoke with some of the directors at the skilled facilities, and they have had to close units because they just simply cannot take care of the patients that need to go there, which then puts a strain back on, the acute care setting, because people who need skilled care can't go home safely, so they need to stay here because they can't go to those other facilities. So the needs are extremely great, and that's why Meadville Medical Center felt it was so important to get into a program like this.
Well, let's talk about that program, but you mentioned just the stress in the system itself, but what about for the families that are in need of that kind of care?
Yeah, and there are a lot of, I don't know what they call them anymore, but like sandwich generation people that have parents that they need to take care of, children that they need to take care of. They're stuck in the middle and they have to go to work in order to be able to provide for the family. And they're not able to get the needs served for mom and dad who need that additional care because they can't be left home by themselves. So, all of the skilled nursing facilities around here are in desperate need, and a lot of them are able to use practical nurses rather than having to have a registered nurse. So that's important too.
So you mentioned Meadville Medical Center trying to work up a solution for this, and there's something that we're going to be talking about, which is pretty exciting. But before you do that, how was the recruitment process handled prior to what you're going to announce? I mean, how would you try to recruit for nurses?
We have websites. We actually have a dedicated nurse recruiter here at Meadville. and she is able to reach out to nurses at maybe different facilities. We're offering incentives, sign-on bonuses, those kinds of things, so we can try and recruit people from other places. We also have opportunities for per diem employees, so if you do work at another place, maybe you work at another facility, you could come down if you just wanted to pick up some overtime and get per diem opportunities here.
Now let's talk about the exciting news that you've been working on.
So just to go back a little bit, the history of the program, Crawford County Career and Technical Center has had an LPN program for a long time. Last year, we were told that the program would be closing. Rallied the troops around with other skilled nursing facilities and Meadville Medical Center, and basically said, what can we do to stop this from happening? So leadership here met with some folks to try and get some money together. They were Crawford County commissioners, were able to give us some funds, and Senator Michelle Brooks was able to get some grants to keep the program open under the auspices of the Career Technical Center for another year. But we knew that was only a year's answer. So in January, our leadership said, you know what, we're going to do it. We're going to take the program. It was a lengthy process, even though we are following the similar curriculum that they have. We still had to jump through all the hoops from the State Board of Nursing and get our accreditation and all of those kinds of things. So it was a need that Meadville saw, that the community wanted to have, because these jobs can change people's lives. They actually can take them to a different level and have a very well-paying job. Not only will they not have they'll have a well-paying job, but it also helps the economic impact to the community, because people can stay here now. They don't have to have, they don't have to travel to Erie or Pittsburgh to get a very well-paying job. And our hope is that we'll be able to even bring people from Erie down to here and hopefully be able to fill the pipeline for Meadville and its skilled nursing partners.
Obviously, it sounds like Meadville Medical Center looked at their staff and said, we can pull this off. We have the talent to do this, which says a lot, I think. And congratulations on that part of it, because it's a lot of work. How much, just out of curiosity, you mentioned being in business prior to this, how much of that business experience helped with setting this up?
I think a lot of it helped, because not only did you have to worry about the development of the curriculum and following the curriculum, you needed to know and understand how the two pieces work together. There was a lot of paperwork that you had to get done with support from what they're calling the Providing Institute, which is Meadville Medical Center, and then we had to work with the accounting office and the budget and do a business plan, because they want to make sure you're going to be successful. I mean, they don't want to just go ahead and willy-nilly give an approval for somebody to start a nursing program and then not be successful. So the two meshed very well.
So now you have the responsibility of starting this program. What kind of work is involved with that, and where are we with everything?
So where we are right now is we've had our Board of Nursing approval for a little bit over a week. We already have our accreditation approval, and we are ready to start marketing and being able to accept applications. Applications are available at institute.mmchs.org. That application can be filled out. We're also going to have what I'm referring to as town hall meetings. I've had over 100 people that have expressed an interest when it first went out that we were going to have this program. I've had over 100 people that have been interested in the program. So we're going to do a few town hall meetings to give all the details, explain what the program's going to be, what the hours are going to be. It will include education in the classroom, as well as here or in a clinical facility, so that they're able to get clinical skills as well. After the person decides that they want to apply, they do need to take what we are calling a TEAS test, which just is a test that is going to show us what what areas they may need additional help in. So myself and those that are going to be involved in the instructors and the faculty, we want to be a partner with them because we want to see everybody succeed in the program and not have to drop out. So we're going to be able to offer additional counseling because we've all had recent experience at the bedside. So we think that's a huge, huge benefit to the program.
Who should take an interest in this? Who should maybe do some extra work and take a look to see if this would be right for them?
Anybody who wants to change careers for any reason. You know, it could be someone that just came out of high school that maybe isn't sure what they want to do. That they could, you know, even come here maybe as a patient care technician, see if they like it, and then move into a nursing type of a program. Anybody that has, like myself, was in business and said, I want to do something different. I want to try and help people. Anybody who has a passion to help another person would be a good fit for this program.
There's so many stories you hear. Kids graduate, they want to take time off, they're not sure what they want to do. We've heard from other interviews that Meadville Medical Center has been a great place to just get your foot and do something, learn something, and then there's this opportunity to get the help to continue on learning about whatever it is within the hospital realm. It sounds like this is one of those cases where you might not realize it right away, but your future could be right here.
Absolutely, and that's the best thing about Meadville, really, as far as an organization. You know, you have so many opportunities for growth, and your career here at Meadville is driven by you. Whatever you want to do. I mean, if you're happy and content being a patient care technician, you can do that forever. But if you want to take those next steps, there's many opportunities, and you'll get a lot of support from my program to be able to be successful, as well as the other nurses that are here at the hospital.
You mentioned the website. You can go there to learn more?
Mm-hmm. You can go there to learn more, or you can email me. My email address is tsanfilippo@mmchs.org. And I believe on the website is my email address as well. You can call the Crawford County Career Technical Center and either ask for me, or I'm not sure if I'm in the directory, but my extension's 252, and you can get a hold of me there too.
And they can go on to fill out an application?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, they can go on to fill out an application if they have any questions about what they need. We do need a copy of high school transcripts, which I know when I went back to nursing school, they had to dig in the archives, but we do need to have those to get the, you know, we have to see what kind of courses and things that they have taken already. And
as you said, again, if you're just graduating or you've been in the workforce for 10, 20 years and you're looking for a change, this is something that's very rewarding.
Absolutely. It's very rewarding, and it's an opportunity for you to give back to the community and to other people.
It's quite something, isn't it, when you know the person that's coming through those doors and you're part of that process of helping to fix whatever the problem is. There's something to that. There's something special about that.
Absolutely is. Absolutely. It just makes you feel so much better.
Tammy, part of this process is learning what you do here, but it's also learning about you. What do you enjoy doing outside of work?
Oh, I've been so tied up in this, there hasn't been much outside of work, but I enjoy spending time outdoors. I love to take care of my yard. I have a dog that pretty much tells me what I'm going to do when I'm going to do it. But I just love to be around my yard and, you know, make it look nice, and so my neighbors.
Relaxing for you to be out there.
Yeah, it is. It is. Some people think it's horrible to riding lawnmower around your yard and cut your grass. Not me. I'd do it every day if I could, but not good for the grass.
Yeah. Give us that sales pitch on why somebody should think about, because there, again, sometimes you hear, oh, move out, explore the world. That's great, but being home is just as important and special too.
Yep.
What's that pitch for staying here in Northwest Pennsylvania and working at a hospital like Meadville Medical Center?
You can stay here, you can help your community, you can help your community grow. And not only will you help your community grow, you'll be part of a large family here at Meadville, because it is family here. All of our employees are part of a big family that truly care about each other.
Well done. Thank you for your time. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
joining us.
Thank you.
Give us that website one more time that people can visit for more
Okay.
information.
It is institute.mmchs.org.
All right. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you.
And we want to thank you for joining us as well.